All right, so like I said, just continue adding your gum till you exhaust the fabric. Just to be sure, like I said, I'm using the remaining one. This is 60. So I mean to waste the rest, I'll just complete it. Let's say it's 70. So making loop can be, your own can even be more than this. Just make your loop, the fuller the finer. So there's no standard measurement for loop. Whatever fabric you have, you can make it, the more fuller, the more it's going to come out. Okay, so I just had to complete it by gumming it. Okay, so I just want to, I would love to finish it so the ashoke does not fray. So at this part, I will start making my loop. If you feel you want to cut yours, like cut yours into two, into smaller pieces, you can do that, but I don't want a rough job, so I'll just be making my loop straight on the ashoke. I'll just be making different loop, be turning and turning and turning and turning instead of piecing it, or anyhow you want to do it. So my loop is 10. I'm picking it 10. Okay, 10, 11. And just maintain the same loop and you are good to go. Start making it like as if you are doing a gathers, as if you want to make a bow. You know the way you pleat and make a bow. Do it like that so that that rough part will make the loop puff out. So once I do any one, I lock it. Once I do any one, I lock it. So once I make any bow, I lock it. Like I said, if you want to cut yours, you can cut yours, but I'm not cutting anything. I just want a neat job. I don't want anything that will be fraying later. So I'll just be making my shape like that without cutting it. So I'm making sure it's almost same size, and I'll make my running stitch like 2 to 3 stitches, 2 to 3 running stitch. Once I do that, I drag it to make it squeeze. Once I drag it to make it squeeze, it will make the loop come out very well. Okay, and I will lock it so that it doesn't pull. Do you understand? So that's how I'll be making mine. I'll keep picking them one by one. Once I pick it, I drag it and I lock it. So this process is going to be a repeated one. I'm going to repeat it all through making of my loop. So I'm just going to use the whole fabric to make my loop. Okay, you can see this method will make your loop to puff out. Just make the gather and drag it very well and you lock. Then you go to the next one. Please, this is my own method. Whichever way you want to make your loop, so long it's a loop, you can do that. Everything is designed, so there's no one way about it. Just have to be creative and do your thing. Okay, so you see I'm still doing my thing, making my loop. I'm going to keep making this till I exhaust the whole fabric. You can see we are almost done. So this remaining one, I'm just going to twist it like this, just manipulate and hide the remaining one inside. Now just do your thing. Anyhow you want to do your finishing, you can do your finishing, but I want a loop to be at the center, and I'll just look for a way to just do it. You're the one working, your brain should be working. So just look for how you can just finish it at the center. Hope you can see. So once I've gotten what I want, I will just use my needle and thread and tack it down. Okay, so that the center will not be too open. We don't want the center to be too open. So just do it like that. Tack all the tackable and the tackable and the tackable. So once you are done, remember we tack and we lock. So once you are done, you tack it and you lock it, and that's that for this. If there's any part that is not well, you go and you readjust it. I'm just trying to make a loop in the center so that it's going to come up. Like I said, you are the one handling the job, so as you're working, your eyes should be working. If there is any part that is not forming well, you know what to do. The idea is you want to create a loop, so you want it to come out fine. You see, I'm just trying to look for a way to make that one stand. That is why I'm looking for ways to just stack it. It's very hard. You know, we've gathered a lot now, so I had to use my cloth to be pulling and pulling. Hope you can see. So that's just what I want to bring out in the center. I don't want the center to be empty. Hope you can see it. And I systematically ended the tip. So that's that. So once you are done, you can tie it, and the next thing is to attach it to our base. So I'll be using two things here. I'll be using both my gum and my needle and thread. See how beautiful this base is. So just look for a side to just place it. Just look for a side to place it. Where do I want to place it? I'm sure I'll place it on the side. So yeah, I've got somewhere to place it. I'll be placing it on that side. So just apply my gum and I place it on the side just to help me put it in place. I will not rely on the gum alone. I don't like doing a job that will have issue later. So it's just to hold it in place. Then I'm going to use my needle and thread to work. My needle and thread is going to pierce through. This is going to be another work to do. But please use your needle and thread to just see how you can systematically tack the bow or the plenty bow, whatever you call this loop, or I don't know. Whatever name you call it, just systematically go through it and tack. It is very, very important. Just tack and lock, so that you will be sure of your bow staying in place. See, in this job, we have so many things you can do without the machine. See, you see now, this one we did not use the machine, and everything is coming out so beautiful. So beautiful. Hope you can see. And this is a whole lot of money because the ashok you use here is two-tone, it's beautiful. Everything is just beautiful. You can see. So you can design it, you can embellish it the way you like. You can put your feathers inside, those tiny, tiny feathers, to make it look mature. But I'll be using my applique to just embellish the base. If I still have those, I don't have the color of those tiny feathers. If not, I would have inserted it inside the bow. You see how beautiful it will look. So for now, I'll just embellish the base, and you can see it's already coming out so beautiful. So I'll just embellish it like this with my gum. Whatever applique you have, please use. When it comes to designing, there's no one method. You can use any applique. There's no one particular applique. So I'll repeat the same thing for the other side. I think this side we need just one. So I'll be using one to just design it. Yeah. We are almost done with our beautiful headband. It's our beautiful fascinator headband. Yeah. Ready, go. Ready, go. Let's see it on the dummy. Hope you can see. It's so beautiful. I would love to see yours, so I would love to see your own, so make sure you do yours. I want to see different kind of design. I want to see how creative you can be. Design yours too in your own tastes. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.